Hey guys, it's Miss Ross again. All right, so today we're going to be working on, this is week 7 and it is practice 1. All right, so we have to determine which one of these expressions has the least value. Remember that when you are doing these, you need to go with the order of operations. Okay, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, whichever one comes first, then addition and subtraction, whichever one comes first. All right, you cannot solve these in this teeny tiny block. You need to write them on another piece of paper. So here we go. This is A. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to write A. I've got 60 minus 45, close the parentheses, divided by 15 plus 2. All right, so order of operations. I'm going to do 60 minus 45 first. 60 minus 45 is 15. Then I'm going to fill in the rest of the problem. Divided by 15 plus 2. Then I know that I've got to do multiplication and division before addition and subtraction. So I'm going to do 15 divided by 15 is 1 plus 2 is 3. And there is my answer. All right, here we go. Let's go to B. B is 60 minus 45 divided by 15 plus 2. All right, so there are no parentheses this time, so I'm going to do multiplication and division next. Okay, so the division will come first. So do 45 divided by 15, and that is 3. Then fill in the rest of the problem. 60 minus 30 plus 2. Now there is no more multiplication and division, so I'm going to do addition and subtraction, whichever one comes first, going left to right. So 60 minus 3 is 57, plus 2 is 59. All right, now I'm going to move on to C. Same exact thing right here. All right, so C is 12 times 5 divided by 10. 12 times 5 divided by 10 plus 4. All right, so first, there are no parentheses, so I don't have to worry about that. Then I have to do multiplication and division, whichever one comes first, left to right. So first is my multiplication. So 12 times 5 is 60. Then I'm going to fill in the rest of the problem. Divided by 10 plus 4. Then I have to do division because multiplication and division comes before addition and subtraction. So 60 divided by 10 is 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. All right, now D, here we go. I've got 70 divided by 10 plus 25 times 2. All right, so what do I have to do first? There are no parentheses. All right, so next is multiplication and division, whichever one comes first when I'm going from the left to the right. I see division and I see multiplication, but the division comes first because if I'm going in the problem from left to right, division is first. So 70 divided by 10 is 7, then write out the rest of the problem. 7 plus 25 times 2. Now, I've got addition and multiplication. I know my multiplication comes first. 25 times 2 is 50. Then I'm filling the rest of the problem. 7 plus 50. 7 plus 50 is 57. And there's my answers. Okay, the question says, which expression has the least value? This one right here is the smallest. So again, your answer is A. A is the least. It is 3. Next one. All right, we're going to go to the movie theater question. A movie theater has 272 seats. If each row has 17 seats, how many are in the movie theater altogether? Here we go. How many rows are in there? Okay, so down here, I'm going to make my bar model. And do I know how many total seats I do have? Yes, I do. I have 272 all total. And each row has 17 seats. So that means that this row has 17. And this row has 17. And this row has 17. And that will continue all the way until you fill up all of the rows. Okay? So looking at my problem solving flow chart. Do I know the total? There it is. Yes, I do. Do I need equal parts? Yes, I need equal parts because it's a row of 17, a row of 17, a row of 17. So yes, I need equal parts, so I have to divide, okay? So again, I'm going to come over here. I'm not going to be scared to use another piece of paper. I promise the world won't blow up if you do. So coming over here, I'm going to write 272, and I'm going to divide it by 17. All right. How many 17s are in 27? There are 1. 1 times 17 is 17, and then I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to get 10. Because 7 minus 7 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1. Then I have to bring down this 2. Then I have to ask myself, how many 17s are in 102? All right, so the question is, sorry, I was taking a sip of my coffee. All right, so what you have to do is I like to think of 17, just round it to 20 and see how many 20s it would be. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Now there's 5. So let's just see what 5 times 17 is, okay? So 17 times 5 is 35. Leave the 5, carry the 3. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 more is 8. Okay, so 17 times 5 is only 85, okay? So we don't have enough to make 102, so let's add another 17 and see what we get. Look at there. When you do that, you get 102. So instead of it going in 5 times, it actually goes in 6. So there are 6 17s in there. 6 times 17 is 102. And when you subtract, you get a 0. Now, a lot of you really bright kids are thinking to yourself, well, Miss Ross, I just thought to myself, 6 times 7 will give me 42, and I knew I was looking for something that ended in a 2. That'll work too, but make sure that you check with multiplication, okay? All right, so here we go. There would be 16 rows once you divide it in. All right, next one, we're going to round this to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to write the number out. And please don't make me say that big number again. It scared Miss Ross. All right, so you are going to underline the hundredths place and look next door. If the 9 is bigger than 5, it's going to make this number round up, and it absolutely is. So it's going to round up to the 3 in the tenths place and a 5 in the hundredth place. Now you can write it just like that, 0 and 35 hundredths, or you can write it like this. If you feel like you want to put all those extra zeros back there, you totally can. Won't hurt my feelings, but you don't have to. All right, here we go. Doug is back at it again. He's reading and practicing his trumpet. Only today, we want to know how many more minutes Doug will spend practicing trumpet than reading on Saturday. Okay, so remember the other day we did on Tuesday, we got to Friday, right? Okay, so now we've got to get to Saturday. So let's go ahead and draw our chart out here. We're just going to extend our chart, and you're going to divide it into 3 different sections. Okay, and this is going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right. So, and this column, and then there'll be 2 columns, and this column will be for reading, and this column will be for trumpeting. This boy is very busy. Okay. So every day of reading, he does 12 more. 12 plus 12 is 24. Plus 12 is 36. Plus 12 is 48. Plus 12 was 60 on Thursday. Plus 12 again was 72. Plus 12 again is 84 for Saturday. Okay? Then for trumpeting, he adds 15 every day. So 15, 30, 45, 60. Then it would go to 75. 75 plus 15 is 90. Plus 15 again is 105. But make sure that you answer the question. The question says, if the pattern continues, how many more minutes will he spend practicing trumpet than reading on Saturday? So you have to take these 2 numbers and you have to subtract them. because I want to know how many more. So 105 minus 84 will give you how many more. So let's do that. 105 minus 84. 5 minus 4 is 1. 10 minus 8 is 2. It's 21 more. Excellent. Cool? All right. And the last one, Mr. Ruiz is a plumber. He makes $145 for each hour he works at a home or business. Each week, he works for 40 hours. How much can he make in 3 weeks? All right, so let's make two different bar diagrams. Let's figure out how much he makes a week. That's our first bar diagram. So we don't know the total of how much he makes each week. But we do know that he gets $145 an hour. So first hour he works, he gets $145. The second hour he works, he gets $145. Third hour he works, he gets $145. And that's all the way down until he's worked for 40 hours. So if I drew 40 of those little bars, that's how much it would be. So let's look at my problem solving flow chart. Do I know the total? No, I don't. Okay, I don't. Do I have equal parts? Well, yes, I do. 145, 145, 145. So that means that I have to multiply. So do I know the total? No. Do I have equal parts? Yes, I do. I multiply. So here we go. Take 145 and multiply it by 40. As I said before, what I would do is I would just multiply 145 times 4 and then slap a 0 on the back. So here I go. 4 times 5 is 20. Leave the 0, carry the 2. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 more is 18. Leave the 8, carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. And then slap a 0 on the back. So Mr. Ruiz makes a lot of money. He makes $5,800 a week being a plumber, okay? Now I need to know how much he's going to make in 3 weeks. Okay, so make another bar model. I have no idea how much money he's going to make in 3 weeks, but I do know that there are going to be 3 equal weeks. And in the first one, he makes $5,800. In the second one, he's going to make $5,800. In the third one, he's going to make $5,800. So looking at my problem solving flowchart, do I know the total? No, I don't. Do I have equal parts? Well, yes, I do. I have $5,800 a week. Okay, so that means I multiply. So you're going to come down here and you're going to take $5,800 and you're going to multiply it by 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 8 is 24. Leave the 4, carry the 2. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2 more is 17. This man is making $17,400 every 3 weeks. That's a lot of money. All right. He's doing pretty well, old Mr. Ruiz. All right, guys. I'll talk with you later. Remember to submit a picture.